religion is like a two-edged sword. If it is used rightly, it can help us to cut ourselves away from the forces of materialism and consumerism, free our spirit in its quest for the ultimate. But if it is used wrongly, then it can cause enormous harm.
A professor of comparative religion talking to us, he went down history and told people how religion has been a cause of conflict over the centuries. There was no questioning that. But the man said they fought not because they followed the religion, they fought because they did not follow the religion.
A true Christian will not fight a true Muslim.
What is happening in Israel, what is happening in Kashmir, what is happening in Iraq, we always blame the religion. But instead of blaming the religion, blame the religious leaders who are instrumental in spreading this poisonous message.
Genuine good practitioner among all these different traditions, as a result of practice, the person becoming something unusual, very nice person.
मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना, हिंदी है हम वतन हम सब एक हैं।
Ancient time, Hindus and Buddhists and Jains, we lived together, sometimes bully each other. But basically, because of that reality in this country, the religious tolerance, I think, developed.
We are just 5,000 Jews out of 1.3 billion people. And India is the only country in the world where Jews have never been persecuted and we never faced anti-Semitism.
General rule is that people of India are very, very tolerant. They accept diversity, they accept plurality of religions, and they embrace all others. So that's why 9 of the world's major traditions are thriving in India. They are living very peacefully.
As you enter the Parliament House of the Indian government, the very first quotation that you see etched on a large piece of stone is that it is the small-minded person who says this is mine and that is yours. For a person endowed with a larger vision, the whole world is but one family. The Sanskrit text is Ayam Nijo Paroveti Lagu Chetasnam Udar Charitranam Tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
हम सब एक हैं और हम सब एक ही रहेंगे और हम सबको एक साथ ही चलना है और हम एक साथ चलते रहेंगे.
Diversity need not divide people, need not make them hostile. It's a blessing of God. Our diversity enriches us.
We have to look whole world like one entity, one body.
मैं सबसे मोहब्बत करता हूँ और सबसे ही मोहब्बत करूँगा और सबकी हेल्प करता हूँ और हमेशा हेल्प करता रहूँगा.
So religions organized, institutionalized, hierarchical, dominating religions of blind faith and superstition and miracle mongering, they have been the undoing of the progress of our humanity. So it is high time that we call the bluff and say, please, please, for God's sake, don't try to manipulate God.
God is not the monopoly of any religion.
Baha'is believe that the concept of the New World Order is a reality for our age, and humanity has been prepared all these millennia for this moment of time in its history when it is actually possible to achieve it. Communication at the speed of light, travel at the speed of sound, has shrunk this planet truly into a common homeland, into a house with 6 rooms, the 6 continents. So Baha'u'llah's words, the earth is but one country and mankind, its citizens, acquires a new meaning.
When Guru Nanak got his enlightenment on the banks of a river called Kalibai, the first words that he uttered were, "Na ko Hindu, na Musliman," that is, I see no Hindu, I see no Muslim. It doesn't mean he couldn't see, but the message is that after realizing the truth, he was emphasizing that the outer labels, that so and so is a Hindu and so a Muslim, they have become meaningless to him.
The foundation of all religions are one, and all the messengers of God, prophets of God, or avatars, or the manifestations of God, they all come from one divine source. They are all mouthpieces of God. We have had Krishna, Ram, Buddha, Zoroaster, Abraham, Moses, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Bab, and Baha'u'llah. What is very important is that none of them ever made any distinction between themselves. They always emphasize oneness.
The well-being of humankind, its peace and security, are unattainable unless and until its unity is firmly established.
This concept is so fundamental that religions are one, religious truth is not absolute but relative, and that every manifestation of God has given us the measure of divine truth according to our capacity and requirement. It has been the same religion progressing one after the other. It has been just one common faith.